All right, let's be real for a minute. If your neighbor can see you drinking your coffee in your underwear from your house to his house, well, I got news for you. You don't have enough land. So today, I am gonna be taking us on a tour of 3 homes in and around Summerville that all sit on at least 1.5 acres. And here's the best part. If you want chickens, space for kids, or maybe you just avoid people, I got something for you. So don't go anywhere, sit tight, and let's check out these homes. Now we are in Wasamasa Plantation, and we're actually pretty close to Summerville. It's technically considered Monk's Corner, and I am calling this the Bold Color Choice House. Yeah, so this home that we're gonna check out is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 4211 square feet, sits on just about 1.5 acres. And look at these doors, aren't these beautiful? Now, the real feature in this house that I wanna show you is the elevator.
What did you just say?
Wait till you guys see this elevator, check this out. So all I gotta do is press this little button, unlocks it, right? Ta-da! Oh, it opens up to Tasha. Tasha's back in this video with us today. Whoop, whoop. All right, so Tasha, I know you just came out of the elevator. Initial thoughts when you first enter this house. I mean, like from the outside, it's a bold color choice house.
It is.
That blue is blue.
You definitely can't miss that. I love the doors though.
These doors are really beautiful. They went with like a dark stain. I like that the windows have that like kind of smoky glass look.
Yeah.
Right when we first enter, we've got this really great office. So if you're somebody who works from home, maybe you just need a little bit of space away from the kids, you've got a barn door there to close it off. The one thing I will say, Tasha, right out of the gate that I'm not feeling are the color of these floors.
I'm just a little confused here.
All right.
Eh?
They're great. You're just saying great.
I'm just thinking gray, and even like the walls, you know what I mean? Like it's got a little bit of a gray tone to it, so. You're right, I am sick of gray. So these are these kind of fancy bowls that they're raised.
Are they lit up?
No, it's just, no.
Oh, why does it look?
It's just the color.
It's a color.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So they make it that color.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, so I love all the crown molding in this house. Let's go down here real quick.
Wow, that's pretty scary.
And if you guys got it, you guys wait till we see the kitchen and wait till you see this master bedroom. Before we go in there though, I wanna show you guys this little closet. Yeah, so this home actually has 2 masters. Wait till you see. It's pretty interesting. It's a 4-bedroom house, but it feels like it could be a 5. Laundry room, cabinets above, water shut off, which is nice. But here's my only thing I'm like, couldn't bring for a tankless. I get that it's cheaper, but like, you know, if you got 4 bedrooms, you got 4 people living, maybe 5 people living under a home, you're gonna go through hot water pretty quick.
Oh man, that's cold.
All right, master bedroom. I like that there's a door. There's a door right here that leads you out to the deck. What? I saw that face. Hold on. What's that face?
I don't like
You don't,
window or situation. I don't like it. Not a fan.
you just don't like that?
It's not as much right now.
Oh, it's the symmetry. I forgot, you were pretty caught up on symmetry.
However, this bathroom is fantastic.
So this bathroom, as we come in, to the left, you have a vanity for his and for hers vanity. And here's what I really like, his and hers closet. So that one right behind you.
And these are not wired shelves.
No wired shelves.
Yeah.
How much do you think this house costs not having wired shelves, Tasha? It's gonna probably be a little bit more. All right, as we come in, this is his closet. So again, really nice built-ins. I can't say that I don't like this bathroom. I really like this. And then here's the part that I really like. The rainfall shower head. And I mean, that's got some power to it. I like that. I like it a lot. And then you got the wall ones. Look at this. You can keep going. You got wall ones. You got all different ones down here. You got these. Look at that. Boom. It sprays your back.
Sprays everything.
Sprays everything. You're gonna get clean in this shower, folks. That's the name of the game. You're gonna get clean. All right, keep moving. I like that these doors, so 10-foot ceilings in this house and solid core doors. I know for some people that doesn't really make or break a home, but it's nice when you pull on a door and you feel it, like the weight. So this door and we're back in the hallway, by the way. This door actually leads down to the garage area. And I'm pretty excited to show you that, because if you're worried about flooding, wait till you see what they have downstairs.
It's pretty dang exciting, huh?
Again, we have our elevator. Now, most of you be like, well, Ryan, are you gonna test out the elevator? And generally I would, but we have a full day of filming. And if I get caught in this thing, the fire department's at least an hour before they're gonna get here. All right, let's check out this kitchen. You're a gas burner kind of girl. I don't know if I am really feeling these cabinets. The gray with like the dark blue.
Give it a chance.
I mean, I get it. Some people will really like this because it's a very custom and, niche look, but I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling it. I love the counters. The counters, love it. Got the gray, white, and gold. I just wish if they were gonna do this, they would have went with gold hardware, because then it would have picked up the gold.
You can always change them up.
You could.
What is this?
I like that the sink is here. Look at this. You got your commercial single bin sink. Some of my clients are not fans of your porcelain sink. They actually prefer the stainless steel. And they told me the other day in person. I was like,
Boom goes the dynamite.
everybody does have an opinion. All right, let's keep it moving. So, pantry. What's your thoughts of this?
Pantry?
This is your pantry. So, instead of open, you got everything's enclosed. You can put all of your commercial
All your
accessories.
posters and all
Everything.
that stuff. So it's nice tucked away.
I love it. And again, got plenty of storage. These are craft-made kitchen cabinets, so these are a little bit more higher end. Dovetail. These are really nice cabinets and nice soft close drawers. All right. Now let's show the thing that I absolutely love. This f***ing living room. I mean, come on. This is a living room. This is a statement room. Like, this says, come see all my dead animals on the wall that I have hunted over the years. No, I'm just kidding. Come look at my ski cabin that I have in South Carolina. No, I really do. I love all the lights. I love the detail. I love the fireplace. Because the fireplace just has an ultra modern look with all of these different tiles. Love the black. Just looks really, really clean. Yes, there is a gecko in this house, Roman. See him? Say hi. Say hi to YouTube, gecko. We'll name you Frank. Frank the gecko.
Hi, Frank.
All right, so right off this living room, this living room is amazing. Right off this living room, you have your screen porch.
Dump it up. Track stack.
Trex step? You mean Trex deck?
Crack stack.
Trex decking. So again, this is that zero maintenance decking that looks exactly like wood, but you don't have to maintain it. All you gotta do is power spray it, hit it with a little bit of water. When we get pollen, there is different colors to Trex decking. It's pretty, and you know what I like about it too, is it doesn't get hot like wood. The wood gets really hot, and this doesn't.
To maintain something though.
That's what I mean. Like the Trex decking, you don't have to maintain all this. You don't have to stain it every year. You don't have to sand it and then restain it. And oh my God. I see my neighbor killing himself almost a couple weekends out of the year, and it's like, dude, let's just go Trex decking. All right. What are you doing? What are you on the Titanic? What are you? Oh, the width. Oh, okay. Again, kind of wish they would have went with oak steps here instead of matching to the floor. No, I get it. I just feel like oak treads would have looked better than the vinyl flooring. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I'm not trying to be bougie. I'm just saying there's little things that I would have done differently. Let's go left, to your left. So we get to the top of the stairs. Got this little hallway here. Got your elevator door and shaft. And then right here, you've got your HVAC system in the air-conditioned environment. And like I've told you guys, that's gonna save you money on energy efficiency, but also not stress your unit out. All right, bedroom, secondary bedroom, nice Good size, not huge, not small, but a good size. 9-foot ceilings up here. Nice size closet, full walk-in closet for this bedroom, excuse me. They are nice, I really like it. The one thing I will say is that this is a Jack and Jill. So the bedroom next door connects to this bathroom. So as we come through, you've got your toilet and you've got your shower. Where are you going, Tosh?
Nowhere. There's nothing in there.
She was like, I'm gonna open it up, it's gonna be a big room. Nope. Good sized shower, all tiled in this one. What's that?
I thought I was just gonna pop in and see the rabbit.
Oh, like Alice in Wonderland? Okay. Good sized bathroom for the Jack and Jill. Now this room is my favorite. Like, I could see our daughter wanting this room just because of the ceiling, but also, yeah, look at that view. I mean, come on. Beautiful view. So when you talk about like buying in neighborhoods that have bigger lots, this is the kind of advantage, the pro that you're gonna get. You're not gonna look out your window and see 10 houses across the street. You're gonna look out and see trees and water and stuff like that. And that, for a lot of people, is worth it to buy in one of these communities and spend a few extra dollars.
Holy brightness!
This is what they call a study room. So this is just a room.
You can get some studying done in here.
It's bright, right? You got natural light.
On top of that. Like,
So this could be a second office. I would actually look at this as a second office, or if you wanted this as your kid's study space, you can kind of close the door, it's quiet. I think it's great. Now this room, this is the next, this one, now before we talk about that bathroom, okay, let's just talk about this. I knew it. I saw her face, I was like, she's gonna see this. So this bedroom is a good size. This is what they're considering like a secondary master. I think if you have parents though and things like that, this might not be the best fit unless they're taking the elevator. So really good space up here, but let's talk about this bathroom.
where's the shower? What's happening here? Is this it? The tub is the shower. My understanding, it does all of that, but like, what?
I don't get it.
So let me show you, let me demonstrate for you.
No, I don't need you to demonstrate.
I'll demonstrate. So you get in
Yeah, I know.
and you're standing here and you're like, you know what? I don't want to take a bath today. I'm gonna shower. So this only comes up this far. So if you do want to get the top, you gotta bend over.
Was that a mistake?
Was this a mistake? I don't know. It could have been a mistake. It could have been. But I feel like they planned for this. And honestly, most people are shower people.
Yeah.
This is why I say these colors in this house were a bold choice. The options in this house, even bolder choice. I don't hate it. I just think we need to add a shower. And they have the space. That's the crazy part. There's like a whole amount of space over here. You could fit a shower. Well, it's not labeled as a secondary master, it's labeled as another bedroom, but it's the size of a master and it has a double vanity. So not only do you have the tub, right, but you've got the double vanity. So technically, this could be another master. All right, now let's move on to the not basement, because it's not a basement, but the garage space. Wait till you guys see this. And then in a little bit, I'm gonna tell you how much this house costs. All right, now let's head downstairs and check out the garage. So we entered in from that front foyer area, heading down the stairs. Wait till you guys see this space. Not only is this drive under, okay, it's a drive under garage so you can park a lot more, but they have set this up so you can finish this out and do whatever you want. Now, one of the big things is they've put in these new superior walls. This is all to help with drainage, any type of water. So let's say we do get a ton of water. This neighborhood does have a flood zone, so if you are buying in here, you'll have to carry flood insurance. But I gotta tell you what, there's no drywall, there's none of that. You have concrete mixed with this really new crazy foam stuff that they put in. It's all framed out, so you can install walls, you can put drywall down here. But I gotta tell you what, this space is amazing. You can do whatever you want down here. Plus, right off of here, you've got this great concrete pad area where they have picnic tables, some fans down here. So if you're trying to escape the sun, You can come down here, you can get birthday parties down here. The possibilities are endless with a house like this. This is why I really like these houses, is because you get a lot more space than you pay for. Down here, they're still working on the half bathroom, so you can set up, you can see they've got this set up for a little half bathroom, little dehumidifier up there to keep it not so hot. Your elevator, oh, you'll see, your elevator comes down right here. You have even more storage behind the stairs or under the stairs. And then check this out. This downstairs area is set up like a massive Costco closet. Like, I would go to Costco and go ape shit. Tasha would be so pissed by the time I got home.
I'll kick your chest through your back.
Because I would just buy a wall of water. I would just buy, hey, give me that pallet, load it on my vehicle. I mean, you could really set this up like an end of the world type situation where you have all your food, water, storage, everything you need. Now, behind this door is your usable garage.
Drive in here. No. This is where you park.
This is where you park. So this would be your two-car garage. Yeah, this could be all finished and done. So nice part is they've separated the garage from the rest of the downstairs, so it's a little bit more usable. I actually like this. This is a lot bigger than your traditional two-car garage, a lot wider for sure. What's that? Well, and that's the thing, the driveway is insanely big, so you have a ton of space. And if you ever wanted to do things, add things, I mean, you just gotta go through the floor. That's one of the best parts about these elevated homes. And then you have all of this additional rec space. So this is like your basement, people. This is very much, I get a lot of people coming from up north and they're like, you don't have any basements there. Yeah, I get it, but we have this, so really cool. Your other unit is down here, which is great. So it's easy to access. I really like this house. Now, again, this is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 4,211 square feet, and you have all of this additional space that's not included in that number. So pretty amazing.
It's pretty cool in my opinion.
All right, Tasha and I are done with this home. We'll talk about the next property and we're gonna talk about the price of this one. Moving on. All right, guys, now we are at location number 2, home number 2, and this one is the one that's on a good amount of land. It's really nice on the inside. Wait till we check this out. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Price, you're gonna have to stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's get after it. All right, guys, we are now checking out house number 2, and you are gonna wanna see this one. This is pretty amazing. So as I came through these front doors here, you got this great formal dining room over here, another sitting room. This could be this could be an office because it's got the French doors. And then look at this is beautiful. As you enter the living room area, look at this 15-foot ceilings, beautiful custom fireplace, built-ins with propane fireplace. And then look at this kitchen, absolutely amazing. This is a fully custom kitchen. You have a 2-layer island here, which is amazing. You got this huge piece right here with enough seats for 4 to 5, and then a huge slab of quartz right here with the single basin sink, which I absolutely love. And then look at this prep area. You got this massive area right over here, huge thing of quartz, all these custom cabinets, which again, soft close. You're not gonna find quality like this in the builder neighborhoods. You're not seeing this kind of stuff. Double oven, and it's got the smart oven. You also have the glass look through. You've got your 36-inch cooktop range hood. You got your cooktop down here, again, all propane, commercial Gen Air fridge and freezer, guys. It's a pretty amazing. Now, look at this. In this part here, you've got your butler's pantry, right? So you got plenty of extra cabinet space, good area if you're hosting people for your formal dining room. But look at this, right behind here is the pantry. And not only do they have a giant, massive wall of shelves for all of the additional appliances, but you got this great shelving area here for all the different snacks and things like that. They also have a built-in wine fridge, which you gotta have a wine fridge, right? As we come around here, I wanna highlight again, I can't take my eyes off how beautiful this living room is. Just the vault, the beams, everything is perfect. Now wait till you see this master bedroom. This home has actually 2 master bedrooms, a his and a hers master bedroom. but wait till you see this. This is pretty incredible. So as we come into the her master side, you've got this great linen closet, storage closet, like odds and ends, cleaning supplies, things like that. But then check this out. As we enter the hers master, you have the awesome vault that you have in the living room also in here with the wood beams, which is incredible. So this home is 3156 square feet, 4 beds, 3 baths, and the master has a beautiful view of the pool out there. So you have a fully saltwater heated and cooled pool, which is incredible. And look at this. Check out this master. So you got your water closet over here. You have a double vanity. So if this is hers, she can choose which side she wants to use in the morning. Amazing clawfoot tub, really, really nice. And then oversized massive tile shower with free floating glass. Absolutely love this. Massive shower. And then we haven't even gotten to the best part yet. Closet number 1. Yes, I said closet number 1. Guys, check this closet out. Look at all this space. Look at this. And now I'm gonna show you closet number 2. Wait till you see this. So we're gonna pass that closet, and then look at this, boom. Another closet for all your purses and accessories and jewelry. Got a jewelry counter over here. Look at all these clothes. Guys, this is an amazing, amazing house. Over here, you have a secondary bedroom. Okay, so you have one of the secondary bedrooms. And then as we continue to walk through here, before we go look at his bedroom, I wanna show you guys this outdoor patio area. Really nice. I love that this is all screened in. So huge, huge space. Plenty of electric out here to do whatever you want. And then I like that they brought another fireplace out with a TV over the fireplace. Absolutely made for entertaining. This home, if you're somebody that's like, Ryan, we want 2 acres, we want to be on something a little bit more quiet, but we want a pool, we want that outdoor lifestyle. Well, do you have it here? And I mean, you can go off the grid here. Nobody can come out here. It's quiet. You don't have neighbors on either side of you. Mostly just woods. Beautiful pool, huge space out back there. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You could install a football field back there. It's incredible. You also have a door that leads to the garage. So if you got kids and things like that, and you're working in the garage, kids are in the pool, you don't have to worry about anyone getting hurt. They also do have a safety cover for this pool. And now let's check out this second, his master. Again, I like all the outlets they've put through the home. There's a lot of detail in this home, a lot of storage space. In homes like this, again, when we don't have basements, we have to be creative. So coming on this side of the home, this is his master. So we have a whole nother master bedroom, okay? A whole nother really good space. And this is his closet. Not as big as hers closet, but very, very big and very usable. Water closet, just like the other side. So there's your water closet. And then look at this, huge, huge bathroom. His bathroom, got a single vanity, got a big, big shower, just as big as the hers bathroom, right? Plenty of storage space, soft closed drawers, linen closet, and it connects to this bedroom, which you could also do as an office if you really wanted to. So you have options when it comes to this home, and that's one of the things I think is really makes this a top contender for a lot of people, because wait till you see this. When I get down here, look at this laundry space. So at the end of this hallway, you have this open laundry room. You got your washer and dryer. You have an area to fold. You have a sink in here. You got a little drop zone, space for a drop zone. So when you come in from the garage, pretty amazing. And then look at this, 3-car garage. And here's the best part, they've already done the floors here. They've already sealed the floors. So a lot of the work that people say, oh, I gotta do that when I buy a new construction home, I'll have to put in a fence, I'll have to do the floors, all that stuff, epoxy the floors. Well, it's already done for you. And this is a 3-car garage. Now, let's head upstairs and show you the frog or the loft. Now, as we go up, you do have carpet, and it's a very plush carpet. It's like kind of a hotel style grade carpet. And then look at this, massive space up here. You fit a pool table, you got a ton of space, built-in speakers, fans. This could be a movie theater room. They got the TV for it. And then look at this, a half bathroom up. So again, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths really is what that should be labeled as. 3156 square feet, 4 beds, 3 baths. I think you guys, 3.5 baths. I think you guys really should check this house out. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, now don't forget, I'm gonna tell you guys what the pricing is in just a little bit, but let's go check out the next house. All right, guys, we just wrapped up seeing home number 2. That was the home in Summerville. That one I was calling the Sprawling Ranch, and for good reason. That had a lot of space, but this one is gonna check some boxes for you that I think some of you who reach out to me and say, Ryan, we like houses with character, we like something a little bit older in a more mature neighborhood with mature trees. Well, this home is definitely that. Now, this home was built in 1930. This is in the historic district of Summerville. So we're close to the Flower Town Festival. We are close to all the shops, the restaurants. You're not even far from Hutchinson Square. And this home also has its own private gate, but a pool. This one's gonna check some boxes. All right, let's get in there. All right, guys, so now we are checking out house number 3, and this one was built in 1930, Tasha. Do you remember our first house together? It was built in 1899. So this one's like 40 years older. As we enter, I'm always a fan of older homes. I know you're not. I know you like new, but check out, we step in and we've got this fantastic kitchen. Now this is kind of more of your galleyway style kitchen, so it's long and a little bit more narrow, but very functional. Love these countertops. Love the kitchen. I love the ceiling. Isn't the ceiling great? And they've updated it with lights, you know. Yeah, this is the real farmhouse sinks, Tasha.
Nice though.
These are like the old school farmhouse sinks. And then I like what they went with the commercial grade fridge and freezer. They just did a really nice job with this kitchen. I love the flooring, the little octagon tiles.
I kind of like how it's by itself. Like it's not an open source.
Yeah. Hey, check out that pantry over there. Lots of new cabinets in here as well. So good amount of storage space, right? Look at this Z-line. I mean, how many burners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 burners, plus a twin oven. It's pretty amazing. All right, let's keep it moving. This is the formal dining room. Now, I gotta tell you guys, before people started saying, hey, we don't use formal dining rooms, everyone used the formal dining room. And look at the size of this. Look at this table. This table must have came with the home. And then check out these real wood floors. I mean, these floors are incredible. They got that wear and tear that just looks at its period of the home. And then as we come through here, we have our living room. Huge living room. Love all the big windows. Got ceiling to floor window, floor to ceiling windows. I think this looks great. See, this feels like a home. Yeah, it doesn't have all the modern things, but it feels really nice. You're still like, no, Ryan, I'm a new construction kind of girl.
I am, but this is cute. I like it. It's cute.
All right, I can tell you're not impressed.
You're just a woman with a small brain, with a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
Love the water closet, the half bathroom. Love the old detail on the wall, stucco. All right, moving on. What's your thoughts of the black fireplace? Let me know what you guys think. It's actually Charleston green, because you can see a little bit of green in there, but Charleston green just looks black, to be honest. All right, let's go into the master bedroom. Yeah, feel that AC pumping. They've got definitely some good AC in here. Small closet for the master, but really good size, wouldn't you agree? And I love the fireplace in the master. And then look at this bathroom. Now you can tell that this bathroom was at one point in time a little bit tighter. It actually looks like they took this wall down and they probably merged 2 bathrooms. Vanity's a little tight, because you know how you and I feel about that kind of vanity. Jetted tub. And then look at the size of this shower. Updated shower, tiled shower, floor to ceiling. I mean, look at that. Just beautiful. Did a really, really nice job on this home. The updates keep with the style and the age of the home. All right, as we come through, we've got our next, this is the other master closet. So what they must have done is they must have did some cutting and taking some of this. This must have been like an extra spare room or something like that, maybe a storage room that they turned into a closet. You have this is like a little mud room that leads outside. And then this, another closet. So you have 3 closets for the master bedroom down here. I think that's giving you a good amount of space. All right, let's head upstairs. Now again, this is 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. And this again was built in 1930, which doesn't mean much because as long as the home still has good bones, because like I usually tell people, they don't build houses like they used to. This is the used to. All right, coming in, another big bathroom. So this is one of the other full bathrooms. You have a nice tiled shower in here. Nice linen closet. What do you think, baby Lily? We didn't even talk about you. Halfway through the video and we're like, hey, there's baby Lily.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Baby Lily was napping.
She was napping. That's why you guys didn't see her in the other 2 houses. She was getting her Z's in. All right, another bedroom. This is a big bedroom.
Yeah, it's a really nice size.
All right, moving on. So as we come down the hallway, these are both closets. These are both like storage closets. I know, like I said, they don't build them like they used to. These rooms are huge. So to give you an idea, these rooms are about 20 by 24. So double the size of a normal bedroom. Whoa, what is this? This is cool. All right, check this out. Oh, wow, okay. So they turned this unfinished space into like a little reading nook. You can tell when Tasha is unimpressed with the house. She doesn't say a whole lot, just kind of walks through it. And then when I ask her opinion, she gives me very vague answers. So as we get down this way, you now have a sitting room. Remember, we used to have one of these on the 1.5 floor of our old house. It's not big enough for a bedroom, but it's big enough for a sitting room or a guitar space like they have it laid out. Love that. So this is like a little music room or a study space. The possibilities are endless. And then we have another bathroom, again with the Charleston green, and then all black tiled shower. So they've upgraded all the showers in this home, which is really nice. And this is the kind of stuff, like, I love this. Like, you don't see this in new homes anymore. Another good sized bedroom. Yeah, this is not as big as the other ones, but it's really good size. And check this out. Not only do you have a closet here, right? But you also have this, more storage space. So again, this doesn't have basements, this doesn't have designated storage areas, but you got all that unfinished space for storage. All right, now we've got another set of stairs that we can go down. So that we came up 1 flight of stairs, now we're going down the other flight. And what's kind of nice is this rounds the house off. You might be saying, well, Ryan, we haven't seen the laundry room yet. Where's the washer and dryer? Well, I'm gonna show you. You have a whole room which smells like fresh linens. Doesn't it smell like fresh linens?
It does smell like it.
You come in here and it's just, you got your laundry, you got your washer and dryer, and then this like fun little sitting room that looks out to the pool. I mean, it really doesn't get much better than this. And I love all the space, I love all the land. You're not butted right up next to somebody else. All right, let's go outside, Tasha. We've shown them the whole home. So as we get outside, you've got this little screen porch area, which is really, really nice. It's quiet here because you're in historic Summerville. And then they have all this great parking area. You've got a drive-in, drive-out driveway. Over here, you have another gate. So they have 2 gates on this home. Plus this little covered porch area and plenty of storage space. Like I don't know if they do a lot of farming or a lot of gardening, but they have a ton of storage. They have a storage building there, another storage building there, and then this exit that goes out to the other road. So nice gates, really good home. And you might be asking yourself, well, Ryan, how much do all 3 of these homes cost? Oh yeah, so that's the best part. Look at this. As I was saying earlier in the video, you can have chickens. Listen, if you want, eggs are getting expensive, people. You can have chickens. right? So if you're someone who, oh, they got another coop right there. So if you're someone that's looking for that lifestyle where you're not in an HOA and they're gonna tell you, hey, you can't have chickens or you can't have a donkey or whatever. I threw donkey out there, so that's Tasha's dream animal. But you know, that's the kind of stuff that they'll prevent you from doing in an HOA, where here, sky's the limit. You can put in your pool however you want, however big you want. You can paint your house whatever color you want. And look at this. Instead of a garage, because there's no garage here, they have this great parking covered pad area, which is awesome because you can keep your cars parked under here, and it's not an actual garage. Now, some people might say, hey, I want a garage, but I think this works just as good, and you could probably finish this off to make it a garage if you decided. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's talk about pricing on these 3 great homes right now. All right, guys, now I am here in Hutchinson Square, and I'm gonna go over the prices with you of the 3 homes that we just saw and we just toured. So that first home that was in Wasamasa Plantation, that one was the 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, that had that killer downstairs space, garage area that was just massive and open. It was a blank slate, really. The only zoink on that home was some of the colors. They were just super bold color choices and bold option choices I probably wouldn't have picked personally, but it's still a really great floor plan, and you could probably do some customization to that house. So that one was 4,211 square feet. The price of that came in at $1,100,000 for that awesome home on that 1.5 acre piece of property right there in the gated community of Wasamasa Plantation. HOAs in that neighborhood are $1,500 a year, but that includes the gate, that includes the pool and amenity center, so you get all of that right there in Wasamasa. Now, moving on to property number 2. That was the home that I said was the 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, had that great frog, 3-car garage, huge pool, amazing backyard space. Like, let me tell you, the backyard space there was incredible. And so that home also came in at $1,100,000, and that one only has an HOA of $400 a year. And that just covers the gate that neighborhood has. So again, that was the second home that we saw, that sprawling ranch with all the customization, absolutely beautiful, and I really, really thoroughly enjoyed that home. I would say the most out of the 3. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, let's talk about home number 3. That was the 3rd one, the historic one, right here in historic Summerville, which is where I'm located. I'm right in Hutchinson Square right now. So that 3rd home was 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, had that huge living room with that great fireplace, that massive master bedroom, and then the bedrooms, the secondary bedrooms, were enormous. So that one was 4,116 square feet. No HOA, had the gated, it was still gated, so incredible there. And that one came in at our most expensive, even though it had a pool, but it came in at $1,299,000. So, depending on which one of those you were most interested in, let me know what your thoughts in the comments are. I mean, were those homes overpriced, or did you think they were spot on? Because I gotta tell you, for that amount of land, I mean 2.21 acres in historic Summerville, that's incredible. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and do me a favor, if you wanna see more great neighborhoods in Summerville, click this video right here and keep watching.